I definitely think it was still out of nowhere. And I do think that whether there was either some regret on the breakup in the first place, or at least the way that it was handled, um, that's probably there, if I had to guess, or if I had to say without saying. Um, but I think that's part of the reason it makes it pretty sad still, is that it definitely didn't have to go down the way it did. And it's just sad to look back on now that, you know, 4 years later, like that's how things went out. So it's just definitely something to not dwell on, but something that I wonder if I'll always be, a little bummed out about. But I'm also like a very firm believer in thinking that it was a blessing in disguise and that everything happens for a reason, and that that's just something that needed to happen in my life. And again, I don't even know for what reason, but I'm trusting it, trusting the process, and I'm doing good and things are okay. So yeah, I think as sad as it is, it happens for a reason. I would definitely say that you need to have like not only like compassion for your partner, but also compassion for yourself, and just not only like compassion, but just making sure you have respect for yourself and for one another, and being able to just accept them for who they are, flaws and all. Um, and to always just make sure you're being like an uplifting partner, if that makes sense. Just because I think that I won't speak for all women, but for me personally, I can be pretty self-conscious at times, or I can be really, really hard on myself. And looking back on everything, I'm like wondering where that stemmed from. And I definitely want a partner that's just always very uplifting and supportive of me. Not that like that's what they're there for. I think you need to find that within yourself. But, having someone that like supports you and uplifts you the same way you do them, I think is like a non-negotiable from here on out. You know, I don't know if I'm able to date someone within the franchise again. Like, I don't know if I can do that again. Listen, I'm never gonna like totally shut the door on anything. I'm like, that's not me. But I also feel like it's pretty soon. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm ready for that. But yeah, I mean, I like where your head's at. And maybe you won't see me on the beaches of paradise, but you might see me on the beaches elsewhere, just a vacation by myself with a dress on. We can do that for you.